Joanna Kaney-Olivari.
Joanna Kaney, 22, Olivari, 22, Northern Drive, Ormond Beach, Florida. I would like to thank Dr. Smith. I have 3 tasks I'd like to say in only 4 minutes. I would like to thank Dr. Smith for her years of dedication to Volusia County Schools. I'd also like to remind everyone that Volusia County is not a C district because of one individual's job performance. Dr. Smith is not the reason we are a C district. You put your naivety about large organizations and your lack of information and paltry understanding of the state's grading methods on full public display when you blame one person for the district's grades. She is an easy target, but she is not responsible for poor state and federal support. Anyone who sits through just a handful of school board meetings quickly realizes how much our district performance, student performance, and teacher performance are impacted by Tallahassee and DC. The performance of every student and teacher in this district is affected by this school board. Your willingness and ability to be informed, involved, and supportive to assure a low threat level, an atmosphere of calm, and a sense of continuity will have an enormous impact on the success of all parties within your sphere of influence. You're off to a really bad start, I think. I am appalled at the extraordinary lack of professionalism that Dr. Hill displayed in his mission to remove Dr. Smith. We don't know much about you, Dr. Hill, but the things we do know at this point are not at all impressive. We know that you've only sat through 2 board meetings in their entirety. We know that you are a liar. You blatantly proved to all of us when you lied to a reporter recently saying that you would not pursue firing Dr. Smith. And less than a month later, you're slinging papers and accusations during the comments section demanding she be fired. We also know your children attend private schools. We know that you are now in a position to make decisions for our teachers, the ones you don't trust to educate your children. We know that you are now in a position to make decisions for children you don't trust to have be your children's classmates. While some of us may not have given much thought to your desire to control a school system that you don't trust to educate your own, I have. I recognize these things and I see an enormous red flag. I don't think your actions 2 weeks ago are those of a man who has best intentions for our children. I see them as the reckless, headline-grabbing behavior of a man with a plan, a political plan, not a plan to roll up your sleeves, work collegially with this system, and make a difference for our children, my children. And like a true politician, your first act is then to topple the chief. Dr. Smith originally selected a retirement date that provided sufficient time for a proper search committee to be formed to find an adequate, qualified replacement for her. No, they're not going to line up by the hundreds, by the way. Now, because of you, we have nothing in place. Congratulations, you single-handedly wreaked havoc on the process of replacing her. Do you think any intelligent person would want to work with a rogue board member? Tossing Dr. Maul's name as an interim superintendent without approaching him first demonstrates just how reckless you are. For the 62,000 students in this district, I am frightened by your behavior and attitude. I am frightened by your dearth of knowledge of teaching and learning, about the intricacies of Florida's many testing programs, about how our district grades are calculated, and about the simple probabilities when scores are aggregated across a very large non-selected population. If you really had our children's best interests at heart, you and your fellow board members would be holding listening sessions throughout the county, burning the midnight oil, studying, reading hungrily about effective teaching strategies, effective schools, and their management. I, as a parent, read constantly, attend workshops, have visited Tallahassee 2 years in a row, and share what I learn with other parents and teachers. I volunteer at my children's schools, and their teachers know that if they need anything, I am a phone call away. Think about the difference you could make as a board if you too demonstrated your sense of responsibility in these ways. This isn't a game, Dr. Hill. This is in a platform for your political aspirations. This is my children's education and the education of 62,000 other children. You have, in less than 1 month, torn a huge hole in the school system in ruthlessly attacking Dr. Smith and pushing her out. You have destabilized the system, and you have created anxieties among teachers and district staff. You may see this as creative destruction, but we see it as a self-promoting political coup. If you don't understand what kind of destructive disruption can do to our children, you have no understanding at all of the large and extremely complex organization. We have half the school year left, and our children have a great deal of work to be done, because you guys are going to grade us on our stupid FSA. And I just answer. They deserve calm, quiet, dignified support. Volusia County, yes, I have one paragraph, sorry, it's short. Volusia County Schools doesn't allow bullying. I know this firsthand, I'm a parent of the school system. Volusia County parents will no longer allow further bullying on this board. I hope that you will give sober thought to what your intentions truly are, to the kind of leadership you want to demonstrate, and to the supreme importance of first doing no harm.